Hey amigos, you are listening to English Made Simple. This is episode number 52, número 52. Wow! Hey muchachos, my name is Milena from EnglishMadeSimple.net and welcome to episode number 52 of English Made Simple. Thank you for joining me for the 52nd time. Let's make English great again. I think it's time we make English great again. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. In this episode, we are going to end our saga of two irregular verbs, bring and take. We will say goodbye to these two verbs very soon, okay? But I have to say something. I'm in the midst of revamping my website. In the midst means just in the middle. I'm in the middle of redesigning my website. It's happening right now. So I want to make English Made Simple website appear more fun and more engaging, more interesting, more exciting. So keep your eyes and ears open. It's going to be really cool. Well, I think so. Alrighty, folks. I want to dive straight into this episode. No more chit-chat, no more gibberish from Milena. Let's just get on with it. You know how in the last two episodes we learned what the word take means and what bring means? The meaning of these two words are quite similar, and English learners often confuse them. And I don't blame English learners. English language can be done hard, but we are here to make it not so hard. What's the opposite of hard? What's an antonym of hard? Oh yeah, it's easy. Okay, it's simple. English Made Simple sounds like a good name for a podcast show. Right. We are here to make English simple. So, in the last short and sweet, we learned about different sayings using the verbs bring and take. If it helps, I recommend you listen to that episode again. Number 51. Transcriptions are up on the website. You can now read them and listen at the same time, and perhaps it will be easier for you guys to remember those sayings when you read them. And in this episode, we are going to put these verbs into phrasal verbs. We're going to form phrasal verbs with bring and take. We're going to make a cocktail of phrasal verbs, okay? There's a lot of them. We just love phrasal verbs. We love them. Can you sense the sarcasm in my voice? You know, I don't really love phrasal verbs. I'm only exaggerating, as usual. Shall we start with the word bring? Let's do it. Let's bring it on. And that's our first phrasal verb for the evening. Bring it on. Let's do this. Bring on the challenge. That's the spirit. So bring it on is very informal. It just means that you are prepared and willing to compete or to do something difficult. I think in Spanish it's demosle, dale, bring it on. So we are ready now. Listen up carefully. I'm going to throw some more phrasal verbs at you. Get ready. There are about 10 or 12 phrasal verbs, or maybe 13. Let's see. I don't know how to count. You know me. So just have a cup of coffee and listen up, okay? The second phrasal verb using the verb bring is to bring something up, to start talking about a particular subject. In Spanish, that would be sacar o hablar de un tema. Another synonym is to mention. Another synonym of to bring something up is just to mention something. For example, I don't like it when people start bringing up the past, what happened in the past, okay? Just leave it in the past. It's the past, okay? I don't like when people start bringing up things, issues that happened in the past. That's my example. The third phrasal verb, this one is very important, and this is very useful to know if you're taking exams. It's a good one to use to impress examiners. Native speakers tend to use this one a lot, and it is to bring someone up, to take care of a child until he or she becomes an adult. Educar, criar, okay, in Spanish. So the past tense of bring is brought. Remember, we learned that one. My example is, my parents brought me up to be a good girl. They raised me to be a good girl, not to drink, not to swear, not to say bad words, and just behave like a lady. Well, they tried their best. They brought me up to be a good girl. Okay? That's what bring someone up means. The fourth phrasal verb, number 4, to bring someone along. Bring someone along, to take someone with you to a place. Invitar, traer, alguien. Example, when Arturo organized the party in the last episode last week, he invited Julio. And who did Julio bring along to the party? He brought his girlfriend along to the party. Okay? Bring someone along. Now that one will make you sound super-duper fluent. To bring someone along with you somewhere. Just take somebody with you. Are we doing well so far, guys? Cool. Excellent. The fifth phrasal verb, to bring something or someone down. To bring someone down or something down, it's an informal way to say, to make someone feel sad. Okay? It's informal to say, to make somebody feel sad. Bajonear, triar para abajo a alguien. I often hear it as a slang. To make someone sad, to change their mood, basically. From happy to sad, okay? Example. This Melbourne weather always brings me down. 1 minute it's sunny, and the next it's raining and pouring down with rain. And my husband, he doesn't mind Melbourne weather. It doesn't bring him down, okay? That's how we use bring someone or something down, okay? It also means to cause demise, hacer caer a algo, alguien, quitar el poder. To cause, it's more formal, but most of the time we use it informally. To bring someone down, to bring the mood down. Did we have enough of phrasal verbs with the word bring? Excellent. I hope you're following me so far, guys. I will prepare transcriptions in a few days. And you can listen to this episode again to help you learn faster. Also, if you think this episode is helpful to you, please share it with your friends. Sharing is caring. So, where are we up to? What number? Oh yes, we are now on to phrasal verb number 6. The sixth phrasal verb is going to use the word take. And all the rest of the phrasal verbs are going to use the verb take. Now let's take a deep breath in, inhale and exhale, okay? Relax, everybody. Verb number 6, to take off. To take off, to leave the ground. Like an airplane or a bird, despegar. We could use an example of a plane, an airplane. The plane took off, which means the plane left the ground. We can also use this in a different context. For example, Jason's business idea really took off. His idea was to build a vending machine that dispenses little Nutella drinks. Yum. I just made that up. I just invented that. This idea doesn't exist, but if there is a listener who is also an inventor, well, maybe potentially it could work. I'd be your only customer. So Jason's business idea really took off. Okay, that's how we can use the phrasal verb take off. Now, phrasal verb number 7. Okay, we are almost there, guys. The 7th phrasal verb, to take something off, to remove something from your body, usually like a piece of clothing. Okay, quitarse o sacarse la ropa, usualmente in Spanish. For example, I come home after work and I take off my shoes usually. I take off my jacket, okay? That's that's what I normally do. So this one was easy peasy Japanesey, okay? Moving right along before I lose it completely, before I go loca. Phrasal verb number 8. The 8th phrasal verb, to take somebody out. To go somewhere with someone and pay. okay? To take someone out on a date, for example. Invitar a salir, rajarse, very informal in Spanish. Okay, so for example, Julio took Alicia out on a date. Julio is in love. He has a crush on Alicia, but doesn't want to admit it. Julio and Alicia are from the Spanish soap opera telenovela The Grand Hotel, okay? That's where I get my names from. Julio and Alicia. So Julio took Alicia out on a date, to take somebody out. Phrasal verb number 9. The 9th phrasal verb. Take something over. To get control of something. Tomar el control de algo. Example. Every time my husband begins telling a story about how we visited Cuba, I usually take over the conversation and continue telling the story myself. I think I tell it better than him. I just think I'm a better storyteller than he is, okay? Anyway, number 10, the 10th phrasal verb. Phew, almost there. Take something easy, okay? To remain calm against a stressful situation. Relajarse. Take it easy. Just relax. If a friend comes up to you overly excited and says, "Oh my God, you will never believe what happened the other day. Oh my gosh." You just say, "Hey Maria, just take it easy, relax, calm down a bit." Okay? Take it easy. That's a good one to know, guys. Number 11, phrasal verb número 11. Another common one with the native speakers, okay? They use it a lot. And another useful one to know for anyone who is doing English exams out there. Listen up, listen carefully. Take after somebody. To be similar to an older person in your family. That's what take after somebody means. In Spanish, it would mean parecerse o ser parecido a alguien mayor en tu familia. Simple example. My example. I take after my mom. I look like my mom. I have similar mannerisms and I have the same smile as my mom. So yes, I take after my mom. Okay? That's an example. Take after somebody. Number 12. I think we've got one more left. Number 12. 12th phrasal verb. Take somebody through something. To explain something to someone, okay? Take somebody through something. Explicar algo a alguien. Let's imagine you're at a business meeting. You say, "Mr. Jones, let me take you through the proposal. Let me explain the proposal to you, what it covers, all the details in the proposal," okay? To take someone through something. Basically just means explain something. Phrasal verb number 13. Número 13. Lucky last. This is the last one, guys. Take something apart. To separate something into its different parts. Separar una cosa en diferentes partes. Example, I'd like to take my phone apart to see what's inside. What's inside my phone? I'm really curious to know different parts that are inside my phone. I'd like to take it apart, okay? Dismantle, another synonym of that. So, guys, are we still awake? You have your eyes open? We are still breathing? No one fell asleep? It was a long list of phrasal verbs, but we made it. We have succeeded. This is the end. This episode is coming to an end. Congratulations. You have survived this marathon of phrasal verbs. There are more, actually. There are more phrasal verbs, but I don't want to overwhelm you. The point here is to learn the most commonly used phrasal verbs. I've covered them in this episode. And your homework, yes, your homework is to learn them, okay? Try using them in a sentence. Try paraphrasing my examples in this episode. This will help you learn faster, okay? The phrasal verbs will just make you sound super-duper fluent. Well done, guys. Please share this episode with your friends and your enemies too, and share it with strangers too, with people you don't know. If you found this really helpful, please share it with your friends. It was great jamming with you all. Hasta la próxima. Take it easy. Until next time, it's been a pleasure. cover them in this episode. And your homework, yes, your homework is to learn them, okay? Try using them in a sentence. Try paraphrasing my examples in this episode. This will help you learn faster, okay? The phrasal verbs will just make you sound super duper fluent. Well done, guys. Please share this episode with your friends and your enemies too, and share it with strangers too, with people you don't know. If you found this really helpful, please share it with your friends. It was great jamming with you all. Hasta la próxima. Take it easy. Until next